Hi, and welcome to this channel where I teach science and scientific communication. Science, physical chemistry, physics, mathematics, and scientific communication, how to communicate as a scientist effectively, orally, or in writing. I also help candidates struggling to secure scholarships either in their home countries or internationally succeed without difficulties. I'm Dr. Andrew Tyowua, and if you want to reach out to me, you can do so using the email address displayed here on the screen. To help with scholarship application, I have created a course, How to Make a Strong and Competitive Postgraduate Scholarship Application and Increase Your Chances of Success. The link to the course is in the video description. I encourage you to take it. The course contains everything you need to know and do to secure a scholarship either internationally or locally in your home country. In today's video, I'd like to talk about persistence and resilience as invaluable traits for securing scholarship awards. And by persistence, what do I mean by that? I mean continuing to try hard to achieve your goal, even if things are not working as expected, or things are difficult, or people have told you to stop. In other words, never give up. That's what I'm referring to as persistence. It's an important trait when it comes to scholarship application and success. The second related trait, resilience. In this case, I'm referring to the ability to bounce back, recover quickly, and adapt after facing a setback or a challenge. You need these two traits to secure a scholarship. Scholarship applications are very competitive and challenging, and it can be frustrating. For many people who have secured scholarships, a lot of them will tell you their story. They've tried a couple of times. There are people who have tried up to 10 times, and then they eventually secure a scholarship at the 11th attempt. A few other people get at first attempt, but it's extremely rare. So it can be frustrating. What you should understand is rejection is part of the application process. It does not reflect on who you are, your worth, and your potential. That's just a game. You have to lose a couple of times before eventually you will succeed. So you need to have this straight. You need to persist. The goal here is to secure a scholarship. And again, if you don't apply to something, or if you don't apply to a scholarship, nobody is going to consider you for it. So why not just put in your best and keep trying if that's what you really want? Another thing is learn from each application. I have talked about this in another video, which I'm going to encourage you to look out for. It's in one of the scholarship series I'm making. I'll also leave a link to it in the information section up there for you to check if you want to watch it out. You need to learn from each application process. Learn from each application, learn from the feedback, improve your application quality, and move on. That is resilience. If you don't try, improve your application, and move on, you'll be hurting yourself and preventing yourself from eventually securing a scholarship for yourself. Another thing I do advise my clients or candidates to do is celebrate each success. And by this, I mean, each time you make an application, you submit an application, give yourself a treat. You can take yourself out. You can buy yourself the best drink you enjoy, or you can do for yourself the best thing, the thing you enjoy doing when you are excited. Celebrate the fact that you have completed an application and submitted it. Now, when you receive an outcome, whether positive or negative, celebrate it as well. Do the same thing. Do the things you like doing when you are happy. Take your favorite drink, eat your favorite food, and things like that, or anything you enjoy doing when you are excited or happy. Celebrate. At least you have got feedback to improve the next application you are going to be making. So it is not a total fail. Be persistent with your application and be resilient as well. There are a couple of things you learn from making applications, scholarship applications, that stay with you throughout life, throughout your education, and subsequently in your career. And the first one is self-advocacy, communication, and perseverance. You need these three skills or these three qualities both in your education as well as in your career and life as a whole. Because life is full of ups and downs. If you speak to people who are a lot older, if they open up and tell you their stories, you'll be surprised. So the key thing here, as far as scholarship application is concerned, is for you to remain persistent and resilient. Because if you lose sight of your goal, which is securing a scholarship, then you will be defeated. And in this case, you are defeated by yourself, not by the funding bodies, because the funding bodies definitely want people to win. Otherwise, they won't be giving people money to go and study. But it happens that this is a competitive and a challenging process. And only those who persist and are resilient eventually win. On this note, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you've learned anything useful from here. I also encourage you to share this video with other people who are pursuing scholarships. Leave your comment in the comment section and let me know your experience with scholarship application and if there is anything I would add from what you may have experienced that will help with your scholarship application journey. Thank you and bye for now.